the perception of New York City, where we both are, is that the streets and the subways are unsafe. Yet the White House is saying, not really. What do you say, Professor?
If you look at the stats, the numbers are showing what they are. But there's a reality that you have to look behind those numbers. As you've seen a reduction in reported crime, and you have to look at the concept of reported crime in general. If there is no report, there is no crime. And that's how police have to respond in that way. If there's no report, we have nothing. You have a decrease in membership in police departments nationally. You have changes in the way complaint reports are generated. If you go to the West Coast in the Bay Area, they prioritize crime responses by police. And other jurisdictions, you're talking about Pittsburgh being one of them, you're seeing a situation where they're closed on certain mornings. So when you reduce crime, are we reducing the reporting of it, or are we really reducing the criminality in itself?
Okay,
and that's the area.
That's what I think is going on. So Alvin Bragg, the district attorney in Manhattan, who's prosecuting Trump, he declines to prosecute 60% of the arrests brought to his office. 60, which I think is a record. Never happened before, that many crimes. So you can commit a violent crime in New York City and you're not going to get prosecuted for it. That's pretty much what you're saying, right?
What you're seeing, unfortunately, is when we had the Criminal Justice Reform Act that came into play around 2019 in New York State, the amount of paperwork to consider and actually prosecute cases became excessive. There was a mandated time frame in order to bring everything in. So the prosecutors didn't have any finances in order to do such a thing. There was no resources available to them. So in turn, because of that inability of resources, you have them either deferring prosecution or declining prosecution. Not only that, you're seeing also police and unfortunately detectives who I've talked to numerous times. They are frustrated that the cases they bring into the prosecutors are getting deferred or declined without further investigate, without further work.
And that's what's happening. So when you are speaking to civilians saying, should I come to New York City on vacation for a weekend, all of that, I tell them you got to be very careful because you can get punched in the mouth and nothing's going to happen to the criminal. And the criminal knows that, which is why you have all these random mental health crimes. There's no will in the state of New York to stop these people. None. There's no will. So social disorder, not only in the city of New York, but all over urban areas, is rising because the people in charge, Alvin Bragg and the George Soros cadres, they're not interested in really getting these people off the streets. They feel sorry for them. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.